2 decades after My Wife and Kids became a staple of family sitcom entertainment, viewers still remember the heart, warmth, and humor that the cast brought into millions of homes. From the charismatic parents to the lovable, mischievous children, each actor played a part in creating a sitcom that fans revisit again and again. But what happened after the cameras stopped rolling? Over the years, the cast's careers and personal lives have taken fascinating turns. Some continued to shine on screen, others explored new creative paths, and several embraced completely different life directions. Now in 2025, the story of the cast is richer, deeper, and more surprising than ever. Join us as we take a nostalgic look back and discover where the stars of this beloved show are today. Bill Cobbs, born June 16, 1934, in Cleveland, Ohio, took on the role of the minister in My Wife and Kids, 2002, at age 68, portraying a figure whose gravitas and quiet humor anchored the Kyle family's often chaotic world. Cobb's minister was wise, empathetic, and patient, a rare voice of reason whose soft-spoken authority subtly shaped key narrative beats, giving audiences a sense of warmth and moral clarity. Off-screen, Cobb's life was marked by resilience and determination, forged in a childhood shadowed by financial hardship, systemic racial barriers, and a family struggling to survive in a segregated city. Despite these challenges, Cobbs cultivated a remarkable career across theater, film, and television, earning the respect of peers for his ability to blend depth with accessibility. However, Cobbs faced the recurring frustrations of typecasting and the industry's relentless ageism. He was often relegated to elder or sage roles, forcing him to navigate periods of professional stagnation while maintaining artistic integrity. In his personal life, he meticulously shielded his family and finances from public scrutiny, eschewing scandals that so often dogged contemporaries. Cobb's professional achievements were underscored by a steadfast commitment to craft rather than celebrity. He passed away on June 25, 2024, at the age of 90, from natural causes, leaving an estate valued at approximately $4 million, including long-term residuals, real estate holdings, and royalties from decades of steady work. Cobb's legacy is that of a consummate professional, a stabilizing presence in both life and art, whose career longevity and quiet dignity made him a figure of respect and admiration, demonstrating that sustained commitment and integrity could carve a meaningful space in Hollywood's often chaotic landscape. Gary Coleman, born February 8, 1968, in Zion, Illinois, made a self-referential cameo as himself in My Wife and Kids, 2001, at the age of 33, offering audiences both nostalgia and a painfully ironic reflection of the perils of early fame. Coleman's on-screen persona, sassy, self-aware, and humorous, was a thin veil over the turbulence of his personal life, which had been shaped by congenital kidney disease, a tumultuous and financially exploitative family, and the intense pressures of childhood stardom. Rising to prominence as Arnold Jackson on Different Strokes, he became one of television's highest-paid child actors, yet mismanagement of his fortune, parental lawsuits, and ongoing health problems left him vulnerable to both financial collapse and public scrutiny. Coleman's adult life was a cascade of personal crises, legal disputes, arrests for domestic altercations, a bitter divorce, and persistent health challenges that mirrored the instability of his career and finances. His professional failures included an inability to transition fully to adult roles despite ongoing talent and charisma, often being typecast and overshadowed by the industry's nostalgia-driven perception of him as a child star. Coleman died tragically on May 28, 2010, at the age of 42 from a fall that caused a fatal brain hemorrhage, leaving a shocking net worth of only $75,000, a dramatic contrast to the $18 million he had once earned. Coleman's life story is a stark testament to the fragility of childhood fame, the corrosive effects of financial exploitation, and the intense personal toll of public scrutiny, serving as both a cautionary tale and a reflection of the enduring fascination audiences have with the meteoric rise and heartbreaking decline of one of television's most iconic child stars. Terry Rhodes, born December 31, 1951, in Phoenix, Arizona, played Dr. Mason in My Wife and Kids, 2002, at the age of 51, embodying the calm, rational, and professional physician who served as a subtle counterbalance to the Kyle family's comedic misadventures. His Dr. Mason was meticulous, empathetic, and quietly authoritative, reflecting the understated precision Rhodes brought to a career built on character roles across film and television. Rhodes' childhood was marked by instability, including economic insecurity, frequent relocations, and early exposure to health crises in his family, which instilled both resilience and a heightened awareness of mortality. Professionally, Rhodes faced the silent struggles of the character actor, moments of frustration at typecasting, being passed over for leading roles, and negotiating the often unforgiving pace of Hollywood guest work. He remained intensely private, and while his career was free from scandal, he battled a rare and debilitating illness, amyloidosis, that constrained his later work and ultimately led to his untimely death on October 11, 2013, at age 61. At death, his estate was estimated at $5 million, accrued from decades of careful, steady work in guest appearances, recurring TV roles, and film projects, along with investments that reflected a thoughtful approach to financial stability. Rhodes' life was defined by professionalism and quiet resilience. He remained dedicated to his craft despite the physical and industry-related obstacles he faced, leaving behind a body of work notable for its reliability, subtlety, and humanity, earning him enduring respect among colleagues who recognized the skill required to sustain a long-term career as a character actor in Hollywood's volatile environment. Damon Wayans was born September 4, 1960, and at 40 years old, he took on the role of Michael Kyle in 2000, stepping into the shoes of a quick-witted, sharp-tongued patriarch whose irreverent humor masked a deeply intelligent, morally grounded personality. Michael Kyle was a master of sarcastic parenting, able to teach life lessons while cracking jokes that cut to the core of family dynamics, reflecting Wayans' own acerbic yet insightful comedic sensibility. Born into the famous Wayans clan in New York City, Damon's childhood was far from idyllic. Financial instability, a complicated relationship with his father, and the intense pressures of growing up among siblings who were all vying for recognition created a cauldron of ambition, envy, and resilience. The teasing, bullying, and constant comparison to older brothers instilled in him a keen sense of humor as both shield and weapon, teaching him to navigate adversity with wit. Professionally, Wayans' career has been a roller coaster. His tenure on Saturday Night Live ended amid allegations of creative clashes and abrasive behavior, and he gained a reputation for being difficult on set, insisting on creative control, and publicly feuding with producers and co-stars over scripts and performance direction. Perhaps the most significant professional setback was the early cancellation of The Damon Wayans Show, a show he fought to keep afloat but was eventually pulled due to network interference and ratings pressure, a bitter blow that highlighted Hollywood's cutthroat nature. His personal life has mirrored this volatility, including multiple marriages, periods of estrangement from children, and the pressures of maintaining a high-profile career while navigating domestic instability. Health struggles have also punctuated his life, including stress-related issues that forced him to temporarily withdraw from projects. Currently 65, Damon Wayans maintains a net worth of approximately $35 million, accrued through decades of stand-up, acting, writing, producing, and syndication royalties from My Wife and Kids and other projects. George Gore II was born December 15, 1982, and at 18, he stepped into the role of Michael Kyle Jr. in 2000, portraying the naive, playful, and often exasperating son whose antics provided both comic relief and poignant moments within My Wife and Kids. Jr.'s on-screen persona, a blend of boyish charm, obliviousness, and mischief, belied George Gore II's off-screen maturity and intelligence, demonstrating an early ability to navigate the complex dynamics of child stardom with discretion and foresight. Gore grew up in Los Angeles in a household balancing middle-class modesty with the pressures of entering the entertainment industry at a formative age, which required him to mask insecurities, maintain composure under scrutiny, and channel creativity into performance. Unlike many child actors, he avoided scandal, substance abuse, and public disputes, preserving a professional reputation that allowed him to transition into behind-the-camera work seamlessly. Professionally, he expanded his creative footprint by directing an episode of the series and later co-writing Disney's Sneakerella, showing foresight and building sustainable industry skills. Personal life challenges included the inherent pressures of adolescence in the limelight, maintaining education alongside professional obligations, and the intense expectations of performing in a family-centered sitcom with high ratings. His stability has been notable compared to peers, navigating the transition from teen actor to adult creative without falling prey to the pitfalls that often derail young talent. Currently 42, his net worth is estimated between $1 to $2 million, derived from acting, writing, and directing, reflecting a measured yet successful career path. Junior's legacy is emblematic of rare child stars who evolve without scandal, leveraging early exposure into creative growth while maintaining privacy and professionalism, leaving an indelible mark on television audiences and serving as a model of how early fame can be harnessed responsibly for long-term success. Tisha Campbell was born October 13, 1968, and at 32, she became Janet J. Kyle in 2000, portraying the sharp, stylish, and fiercely protective matriarch whose intelligence, assertiveness, and emotional depth grounded the Kyle household. Jay's combination of sass, wisdom, and vulnerability made her the emotional heart of the series, and Campbell's performance brought a magnetic authenticity to a character that audiences instantly embraced. Her own early life was marked by hardship in Newark, New Jersey, where financial strain, exposure to violence, and a fragmented family environment instilled resilience but also left scars. These formative experiences informed her on-screen intensity and her commitment to portraying strong, multidimensional women. Campbell's professional life has been tumultuous. Her lawsuit against Martin Lawrence for sexual harassment on Martin exposed her to public scrutiny and career risk, while her high-profile divorce from actor Dwayne Martin created tabloid fodder and personal turmoil. Financial instability at points in her life forced her to confront reality in stark terms, famously claiming she had $7 in her pocket during one of her lowest periods, a revelation that stunned fans and highlighted the precariousness of even moderately successful Hollywood careers. Despite these challenges, she reinvented herself, pursuing stage work, television guest roles, and steady acting projects that slowly rebuilt her professional and financial standing. Campbell also navigated personal struggles with relationships in the public eye, including managing career and family pressures while facing ongoing media scrutiny. Now 57, her net worth is estimated between $700,000 and $15 million, a reflection of a career marked by both peaks and valleys, resilience, and adaptability. J. Kyle remains her most enduring legacy, a character that embodies strength, vulnerability, and a raw emotional honesty that mirrors the struggles Campbell herself endured, showcasing a woman who fought adversity and personal scandal while creating an unforgettable cultural imprint through her work. Brooklyn Sudano, born January 5, 1981, stepped into the role of Vanessa Scott in My Wife and Kids, 2003, at age 22, portraying the intelligent, composed girlfriend, and later wife, of Junior Kyle. Vanessa was the quintessential modern young woman, resilient, morally grounded, and emotionally astute, often serving as the stabilizing force amid the chaotic Kyle household. Audiences admired her combination of sweetness and inner strength, particularly in storylines involving teen pregnancy, family disputes, and ethical dilemmas, making her a beloved fixture despite her relatively late introduction to the series. Sudano's own upbringing was far from ordinary. Daughter of disco legend Donna Summer and Brooklyn-born musician Andrew Sudano Sr., she grew up navigating fame, the pressures of celebrity culture, and the constant comparison to her mother's success. Her teenage years were marked by intense scrutiny, an awareness of her own ambitions, and occasional tensions with the entertainment industry's expectations of young women of color, which she managed with a quiet resilience. Professionally, Sudano transitioned from modeling to acting, facing the standard Hollywood pitfalls, being underestimated, passed over for flashier contemporaries, and encountering subtle forms of industry bias. While she avoided public scandal, her personal life included the challenges of establishing her own identity separate from her mother's shadow, the pressure of maintaining privacy in an era of relentless media intrusion, and navigating the early stages of romantic relationships under public attention. Today, at 44, Sudano remains focused on her craft, both in front of and behind the camera, recently earning critical praise for directing Love to Love You, Donna Summer. Her net worth is estimated between $1 to $3 million, derived from acting, directing, and modeling work, illustrating a steady career built on talent, discretion, and careful management of her public image, a woman who turned legacy pressure into authentic artistry while keeping her personal life largely private and scandal-free. Lester Speight, born January 7, 1963, stormed onto My Wife and Kids, 2003, as Calvin Scott at age 40, portraying Vanessa Scott's intimidating, overprotective father. Calvin was an amalgam of humor, authority, and physical dominance, often using his booming voice and muscular presence to comedic effect, creating some of the show's most memorable confrontations, particularly with Junior Kyle. Speight's character resonated with viewers because it amplified the absurdity of family dynamics while grounding it in a relatable, protective paternal instinct. Off-screen, Speight's childhood and early life were marked by intense discipline and a complex family dynamic, navigating a strict upbringing while managing the social challenges of ADHD and early athletic pressures. He initially pursued football and professional wrestling, facing repeated physical injuries, career setbacks, and the volatile nature of sports entertainment before transitioning to acting, a path rife with struggle, including being typecast for his imposing physique and sometimes aggressive demeanor, which made him difficult for directors accustomed to more malleable actors. Speight also faced personal challenges, including navigating fame late in life, managing health issues from years of athletic exertion, and dealing with occasional rumors of on-set conflicts fueled by his intensity. His personal life has included relationships shaped by public attention and the pressure to perform, though he has largely kept scandal at bay. Today, at 62, Speight enjoys a net worth of $3 million, accumulated through television roles, commercials, voice acting in video games like Gears of War, and his viral fame as Terry Tate, office linebacker. His career reflects resilience and adaptability, turning a physically imposing and potentially limiting presence into a diverse portfolio of memorable performances while cultivating a professional reputation that balances intensity with reliability, making him a compelling figure both on and off screen. Damon Wayans Jr., born November 18, 1982, was 18 years old when he appeared on My Wife and Kids, 2001, as John, a minor yet memorable character whose humor, physicality, and timing presaged the comedic talent he would later fully realize. John's mischievous energy and quick retorts reflected the youthful exuberance Damon inherited from the Wayans family legacy, yet the role also demanded a nuanced approach to comedy within the structure of network sitcom storytelling. Wayans Jr. endured a complicated upbringing steeped in entertainment legacy. He grew up under the bright yet scrutinizing gaze of a celebrity family, witnessing both the opportunities and pitfalls of Hollywood while contending with personal insecurities, the burden of expectations, and sibling rivalries that often played out publicly. His early career faced challenges beyond typecasting, including struggles to emerge as his own creative force distinct from the shadow of his famous father, Damon Wayans Sr., and whispers of nepotism that occasionally threatened to undermine perceptions of his talent. Scandals were mostly contained to industry gossip, including tensions on set over creative control and personal disagreements with producers, highlighting the friction between inherited fame and personal ambition. Personal life turbulence included romantic relationships subjected to media scrutiny, and the pressures of establishing financial and creative independence while still in his 20s. Wayans Jr.'s professional setbacks were tempered by his relentless work ethic, comedic ingenuity, and a drive to expand into production and writing, building a career that merged family legacy with individual identity. Today, at 43, he has accumulated a net worth of approximately $9 million through television, film, and producing ventures, securing a position as a multifaceted entertainer whose resilience, adaptability, and talent allowed him to transform familial expectation into personal success while maintaining a largely scandal-free public persona and demonstrating the often overlooked complexities of navigating fame within a famous dynasty. Parker McKenna Posey, born August 18, 1995, was just 5 years old when she assumed the role of Katie Kyle on My Wife and Kids in 2000, instantly capturing the audience with her combination of precocious wit and raw charm. Katie's mischievous energy, her biting one-liners, and her uncanny ability to steal scenes made her not just the youngest Kyle but arguably the most memorable, providing both comic relief and a touch of innocence that counterbalanced the show's family drama. Behind the camera, Parker's childhood was far from idyllic. She grew up in a fragmented household with financial instability, and the pressures of early stardom forced her to hide insecurities and adapt to adult expectations at a tender age. Her career, while promising, was fraught with the typical pitfalls of child actors: the constant threat of typecasting, the struggle to transition into mature roles, and the public scrutiny that amplified every personal misstep. Off-screen, her life took a dramatic turn in 2018 when her ex-boyfriend was arrested for assaulting her, a shocking and deeply personal scandal that exposed her vulnerabilities to the media. Romantic and familial relationships have been a mix of joy and turbulence. As a young mother, she navigated both the joys of parenthood and the complexities of single parenthood under public observation. These personal struggles were compounded by the long shadow of early fame, which brought both opportunities and challenges to her emotional development. Despite these obstacles, Parker has demonstrated remarkable resilience, carving out a niche for herself in entrepreneurship and entertainment while maintaining dignity in the public eye. Today, at 30, she enjoys a stable personal life and professional ventures, with a net worth estimated between $500,000 and $1.5 million, derived from acting roles, brand collaborations, and lifestyle businesses. Her journey reflects not only the trials of growing up under the spotlight but also the triumph of self-reinvention, leaving a legacy of charisma, perseverance, and a nuanced cautionary tale about early celebrity in Hollywood. Jennifer Freeman, born October 20, 1985, was 16 when she stepped into the role of Claire Kyle in 2001, replacing Jazz Ray Cole and transforming the character into a sharp, fashion-conscious teen whose sass and defiance became central to the show's narrative tension. Claire's personality, a blend of charm, arrogance, and emotional complexity, mirrored Freeman's own navigation of teenage fame, thrust into the national spotlight at a formative age. Her upbringing in Los Angeles was marked by financial limitations, parental absence, and the social pressures of adolescence, requiring her to mask vulnerability behind a confident exterior. Professionally, Freeman faced the typical hazards of child stardom: relentless comparisons, media scrutiny, and the struggle to maintain credibility as she matured beyond her teenage persona. Her personal life mirrored some of her character's turbulence. She endured a whirlwind marriage to NBA player Earl Watson, followed by a high-profile divorce and a public battle over finances and custody, which placed her in the tabloid spotlight. Freeman's relationships and public image were often complicated by the interplay between her private struggles and Hollywood's expectations, testing her resilience and judgment. The pressures of early success, combined with adult responsibilities in the public eye, created both emotional strain and a drive for independence. Today, at 40, Freeman maintains a net worth estimated between $500,000 and $2 million, built through acting, endorsements, and entrepreneurial ventures, reflecting her ability to leverage her early fame into sustainable personal and professional growth. Her trajectory demonstrates the tenuous balance between youthful promise, adult reality, and the persistent challenge of forging an authentic identity under public scrutiny, leaving behind a story of reinvention, grit, and the often hidden consequences of fame at a young age. Noah Gray Cabey, born November 16, 1995, was only 7 years old when he took on the role of Franklin Aloysius Mumford in 2002, immediately impressing audiences with his remarkable intellect, musical genius, and comedic timing that brought Franklin's precocious persona vividly to life. Franklin's character, a blend of smug intelligence, playful arrogance, and youthful charm, mirrored Noah's own prodigious talent, particularly his exceptional skills as a pianist and actor, which distinguished him in a competitive field of young performers. Yet his early years were anything but simple. Growing up in a family grappling with the pressures of managing a child prodigy, he endured long hours of practice, academic pressure, and the isolation that comes with extraordinary ability, all while under the intense scrutiny of the entertainment industry. Professionally, he navigated the delicate challenges of child stardom, balancing education with filming, avoiding the pitfalls of overexposure, and maintaining a healthy sense of self amidst a culture that prizes marketable talent above well-being. While scandal largely bypassed him, the personal toll of expectation, media attention, and the struggle to maintain peer relationships presented significant hurdles. Noah's personal life involved disciplined navigation of fame, education, and social growth, with a commitment to long-term stability over fleeting celebrity. Today, At 30, he has transitioned successfully into adult life, earning a Harvard education while continuing to perform musically and act selectively, building a net worth estimated at $1.5 to $2 million through his entertainment and entrepreneurial endeavors. His life story exemplifies the challenges of exceptional talent confronted with public attention and the triumph of careful cultivation of both personal integrity and professional skill, leaving a legacy that combines prodigious ability, disciplined ambition, and thoughtful navigation of early fame. Jaz Raycole, born February 11, 1988, was 12 years old when she stepped into the role of Claire Kyle on My Wife and Kids, 2000. Portraying the quick-witted, stylish, and often mischievous daughter whose charm and defiance injected energy into the family dynamic. Claire's character resonated deeply with viewers as she navigated the trials of adolescence, offering a reflection of teenage rebellion and emerging independence within a comedic framework. Raycole's own childhood was marked by a blend of creativity and instability. She grew up in a working-class family in Southern California, often lacking financial security, and experienced the dual pressures of being an artistic child prodigy while contending with typical adolescent bullying and societal expectations. Her early career was a tightrope of opportunity and peril. Despite the acclaim of her first television role, industry whispers and studio politics contributed to her abrupt departure after the first season. While not a scandal per se, the decision fueled rumors of on-set conflicts and creative disputes, underscoring the fragile balance child actors must maintain between personal growth and professional expectation. In her personal life, Raycole faced the challenge of evolving beyond the public eye during formative years, maintaining a strong sense of self while navigating mentorship and peer pressures in a competitive industry. Beyond the screen, she pursued formal dance training and developed a career as an actress and choreographer, allowing her to explore creative avenues beyond sitcom television. Today, at 37, she commands a net worth estimated at $3 million, earned through a combination of acting, theater work, choreography, and television appearances, reflecting a career that emphasizes versatility and artistic integrity. Raycole's story exemplifies the challenges faced by young performers who seek autonomy while navigating the early intersections of fame, adolescence, and professional expectation, demonstrating remarkable resilience in cultivating a sustainable and scandal-free career while maintaining artistic relevance and personal growth over decades. DeRay Davis, born February 26, 1982, was 20 years old when he portrayed RJ on My Wife and Kids, 2002. A street-smart, edgy character whose quick wit, audacity, and fearless approach to life added both tension and humor to the Kyle family's suburban world. RJ's role, though minor, offered Davis the opportunity to channel elements of his own challenging upbringing in Chicago, where he navigated systemic hardship, urban instability, and the pressures of early adulthood in an environment rife with obstacles and limited opportunity. Davis's early life experiences informed both his comedic voice and on-screen authenticity, cultivating a persona that could oscillate effortlessly between humor, toughness, and vulnerability. His career trajectory was non-linear and fraught with obstacles, including repeated auditions, minor role rejections, and the need to establish credibility within a Hollywood system historically resistant to authentic voices from urban communities. While his personal life has been unconventional, marked by candid discussions about polyamorous relationships, nightlife indulgences, and public attention on private affairs, no true scandals have derailed his career. Rather, these details underscore a deliberate embrace of personal freedom and authenticity. Davis has also faced emotional and social challenges stemming from familial estrangement and the pressures of early career survival in a demanding entertainment landscape. Today, at 43, his net worth is estimated at $1.5 to $2 million, accumulated through stand-up, film, television, and hosting opportunities. His career exemplifies the complex interplay of resilience, personal authenticity, and professional versatility, showing how an entertainer can convert early adversity into comedic and dramatic success, cultivating a body of work that resonates with audiences while navigating the sometimes harsh realities of both life and show business, ultimately establishing a career defined by survival, talent, and unapologetic individuality. Andrew McFarlane, born August 3, 1986, debuted as Tony Jeffers in My Wife and Kids, 2001, at age 15, embodying the earnest, principled, and slightly awkward boyfriend of Claire Kyle. Tony was a moral compass in the series' comedic landscape, often standing in contrast to the chaotic antics of Michael Kyle and his children, and his awkward, heartfelt attempts at romance endeared him to audiences. MacFarlane's childhood was relatively sheltered but shaped by early exposure to Hollywood's unforgiving nature. Entering the industry as a teenager, he faced the pressure of balancing schooling with auditions, navigating rejection, and maintaining authenticity in an environment prone to typecasting and fleeting attention. His early years also included the challenge of staying grounded amid rumors and the potential for exploitation common to young actors, though he managed to avoid major public scandals. Professionally, he transitioned smoothly into adult roles, though not without setbacks, minor typecasting issues, being overlooked for more prominent teen roles, and occasional industry whispers regarding on-set tension with older cast members, which never fully materialized into controversy but left him cautious. MacFarlane's personal life remains remarkably private, with few public romantic entanglements or scandalous stories, a notable departure from the often turbulent narratives of child stars. He has cultivated stability, focusing on family, work-life balance, and selective career choices, though he openly acknowledges the pressure of early fame. Today, at 39, MacFarlane maintains a net worth around $500,000, reflecting a steady but unflashy career in television and film. His story is emblematic of a rare success among young actors who entered Hollywood in adolescence, maintaining integrity, avoiding scandal, and carefully navigating the delicate balance between career ambitions and personal well-being. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey through classic television history. If you enjoyed learning about the cast of My Wife and Kids and where they are now, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more vintage Hollywood retrospectives, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your memories and suggestions, so let us know which TV show or movie cast you'd like us to feature next.